How's it going, everybody? It's Logan Xavier, also known as Hibikukaze, and welcome back to 100 Days of Making Comics. Today is for day 51 out of 100 Days of Making MechaNos, where I spend at least 30 minutes each day for 100 days making my series, my sci-fi adventure, comedy, crime fiction series, MechaNos, following Brent Elman, a quirky, dorky Dennis the Menace in space as he travels the cosmos, trying to make money doing God knows what, as he evades the cops. That pretty much sums up the story. He just does the dumbest things possible trying to make money, and the cops always try and stop him from doing it. But yeah, like street racing. That's the first one. The first episode is street racing. So if you're a big fan of what is it? Speed Racer. The first book is for you. So I have a little. If you watch my series, I love Post-it notes. They're my best friend. I use Post-it notes all the time. I got a list. In my break, I took a big break. I apologize for my break, but my break was not wasteful. I created a website. One of the first things I did was I created a website. You can head over to my website. My website is kazearts.com. It's KAZEARTS.com. kazearts.com. It's got just about everything. I can still edit it and do everything. I'm still working on it, but for the most part, it is finished. It's just, it needs to be edited, and I can add things to it and work on it. But that's up. I have a website. That's all mine. Okay, so there are two more things I wanted to talk to you about. One being the reason why the break was so long, which is the hospital and the doctor visits, which were accumulating in my repertoire so long, which I'm thankful for my girlfriend for taking me to all those, and having the knowledge and the wisdom to taking me to those, and knowing when and why to take me to those things for. If you're unaware, I have epilepsy and a lot of psychiatric mental illnesses, which cause me to have a lot of seizures and panic episodes. So I have a lot of issues. I'm going February to get like before February, hopefully, to have to get a psychiatrist and a therapist, and then around the 22nd of this month, I'm having an EMG done. It's somewhat like having acupuncture and electrotherapy at the same time to try and find out if you have any nerve damage in a limb. So that's for my right leg, because I'm having issues walking with it. The next thing and the last thing before I tell you what I did today for the day 51 is the game plan, which I've kind of devised for the rest of the 50 days. So the game plan is going to be that I work Monday through Friday. So I'm kind of working as a boss, and I'm telling myself what I'm working. So Monday through Friday, I'm going to be working. Those are my 5 days, and then I have the weekends off. So I have the weekends off to try and have a break, have a breather, give myself some time to think about what I'm wanting to do, give myself more time to think, like I gave myself time to think here, except I'm not going to the hospital to do it. I'm giving myself time to think and breathe and do things. I still have a job, so there will be times where the video might be up a little early, like on Wednesdays I have my work, so I might be up a little earlier. So who knows? But I'm just giving myself a little bit of a time to relax and cool down and have some time to think and give myself a game plan time. But I'm going to work on MechaNos. I'm going to be working on looking at colleges and looking at places to go to college, looking at different education like majors and stuff like that. I'm going to be looking at conventions because that's something that I'd like to go to. Things that I would like to go to, I'd like to go to conventions and sell artwork and do things like that. And those are the 3 things that I would like to just go do. That's what's on my board at the moment. If you follow me on Instagram, which is something you should do if you're interested in, me as a person, Instagram's, you've seen my print list for the conventions. That's also got half of the print list, half of that board is now for college, and then half underneath that is for MechaNos. So it's all set up for the rest of, the 50 days. So hopefully by the end of the 50 days, I will have the print list of 15 prints done. I will have college set up, and then I will have MechaNos done. So what I did today was I actually spent my time. I spent over 30 minutes reworking the script. I'm not going to show you because I know you can actually read it. I have too decent of a camera. I just rewrote the script with my pencil, trusty fancy pencil. I didn't do any fancy pens or color coded or anything like I did with the original script. This is too gross for you to actually read it. It looks like Fruit Loops, so you can't read that. But I just rewrote the script. I didn't look at the original script. I just rewrote it from not memory. I guess from memory. I didn't reread it. I just rewrote it from memory and tried to get a good idea of how I wanted to rewrite it. I just want to try and redo the whole thing in the next 10 days. So the next 2 weeks, I want to redo the whole thing and be done with the storyboards, and then try and go to pencils. Because I feel like all of it's too rushed at the end, but who knows? I might just be wasting a little bit of too much time, but I think it might be worth it in the end, so we'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out. But this is Logan Xavier, also known as Hibiko Kaze, signing off. Thank you all for watching. If you're interested, go check out my website. It's kazearts.com. That's KAZEARTS.com. You can also check out my Instagram. That's Hibiku_Kaze. Instagram.com. Check you all later. Have a good one. Goodbye.